Hello everyone, welcome to this new video to talk about Agentforce. Today we will be creating a voice agent together. In order to create a voice agent, we will be using additional tool, but all of that will allow us to call an agent on the phone through a phone number and request some actions such as logging a case or also creating leads contact in Salesforce, all of that through voice. So as you know, it's not a very common project, and we will need some additional product on top of Salesforce in order to achieve this kind of system. We will be using Twilio to get an Australian phone number, VAPI to create a voice AI agent that sounds like a human, so we will have the feeling to speak with a human on the phone, and we will be using N8N to connect VAPI to Salesforce Agentforce API and make the two systems communicate together. And all of that will be, of course, nothing without Salesforce Agentforce, the product from Salesforce that will allow us to create an AI agent that can perform action directly into Salesforce, such as logging a case. Now I will show you the demo of what we have built. I hope you enjoy it, and if you have any question, feel free to drop them in the comment below. Thank you. So let's get started with the demo. So as you can see here, I'm in VAPI. And VAPI is used for being the voice AI agent. So I will be copying the link and provide you a demo where I will ask the AI agent Kimberly to log a case in Salesforce. Let's get started.
Hello, I'm Kimberly, your Agentforce assistant. How can I help you today?
Hey Kimberly, I hope you are well. I have an issue with my Marketing Cloud Preference Center. Could you help me, please?
Hi there, I'm doing great, thank you. I'd be happy to help you with your Marketing Cloud Preference Center issue. Could you please provide me with some more details about the specific problem you're experiencing? Also, may I have your email address so I can log a case if needed?
Sure. So the current issue that I'm facing is related to the unsubscribe link. It seems like when users are clicking on the unsubscribe, it is not synchronized with Marketing Cloud data extension, and we are not capturing the opt-out subscriber.
Thank you for providing more details about the issue. It sounds like there's a synchronization problem with the unsubscribe link in the data extension in Marketing Cloud. Can you please provide me with your email address so I can log a case for you?
Sure. So my email address is john.smith@gmail.com.
This will just take a sec. The case has been successfully logged for you, John. An agent will reach out to assist you with your issue soon. If you need anything else or have any more questions, feel free to ask. Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Thank you. Take care, John. Bye.
So as you can see, I've logged the case. So I will go into Salesforce now and click on all open case, and I should have a new case that is created. That's the one. So if I click on related, I will have information such as the contact name that I've been doing the call. So you remember I've provided my email address. So the agent will be able to retrieve the contact based on the email address, and also the subject of the case, so Marketing Cloud issue, and a description of the case. So all of that has been fully automated, and it's through different products, but this is the main result, and I'm grateful that it's working correctly. So as a next step, what I will do is showing you step by step what we have done in order to achieve this voice agent for Agentforce. Okay, so let's get started with the demonstration on how we built that. I will give you a quick overview. Simply, we are using Twilio that is connected to VAPI, that is connected to N8N, that is connected to Agentforce. And I will show you how we are connecting these different platforms. So the first thing is with Twilio and VAPI. We requested a Twilio account, and we have got an Australian phone number, as you can see here. And each account come with a key, so a public key, and also a private key that allow you to connect. As you can see, it's here. Is this thing that we will be using. So what we are using in VAPI is the phone number. So as you can see, if you click here, here we have been able to connect this phone number to an agent, so that if people call this phone number, they will directly be connected with our agent, Kimberly. So that's pretty much it. Pretty straightforward on that end. So I will go back in here and I will show you what we have done in VAPI. In VAPI, we have created an assistant named Kimberly. It's using OpenAI GPT-4. And we explain here in the system prompt that Kimberly is an AI agent that will support the customer to log Salesforce query in the service in Service Cloud. So basically, customer can log case in Salesforce, and her job is to support them. The one thing that is very important is that we let her know that if the customer requests to log a case, we will be using like the create case tool. So a tool is exactly like in Agentforce, an Agentforce action. So as you can see here, we have the tool create case. And if I go into the tool that we have here named create case, we explain that this tool will allow us to create a case within Salesforce with Agentforce. We explain what we need to collect from the customer first, so like the email address and having a clear understanding of the customer request. The next step is we will be calling a webhook that will trigger a workflow in 8 to N8N. So this is the VAPI tool that I've shown you, and then it's connected to N8N. So in 8N, we have created a workflow. The workflow will connect to the Agentforce API. So basically, when I speak with VAPI and I request to log a case, VAPI understanding, use the VAPI tool to trigger an 8N workflow. A webhook is triggered. Then I will start an Agentforce conversation with the Agentforce API. And I will ask the question, I will interact with my Agentforce agent, the same one that I've started the conversation with. So for example, it will be, my preference center is broken. Can you log a case? So it will be my question. And here, after we will log the request to Agentforce, collect Agentforce API response. So Agentforce will say, yes, I can log a case. What's your email address? And then I will sending back to my user. So as you can see in here, N8N use the Agentforce API to communicate with Agentforce. And after, the process goes this way and that way, this way and that way. So I speak to my agent. So there is different tool and product. Agentforce receive the request, do an action, and then reply back to me. So that's what is doing. And this workflow in 8N is basically connecting VAPI, the voice agent, with Agentforce agent. And then they interact together and through me on the phone. So I will now show you what is in Agentforce, Salesforce Agentforce. So there is two things. The first thing is like the app. So as you know, in order to communicate with API, because we are asking questions to the Agentforce agent with an API, we had to create an app. So I will go in App Manager, and I've created an app that allows us to communicate with the Agentforce agent. So I just need to remember what's the name of it. Tac, 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 tac. App Manager. Ah, that's this one. My new Agentforce app. So if I click here, manage, I will just simply show you. I've created a dedicated video about this topic. That's the app. Basically, what it does is it allows the agent and external system to connect directly through API to my agent. So you have to create an app. And after I will show you my agent. So this is my agent, Kimberly. And here, that's the agent we built. So a few things that we have modified is that the agent is connected to the app, so that like the connected app can query the agent and get response and reply. But also we have what we call a case management. So we have created different flow in Salesforce, and we explain it when like the agent successfully create a case to only reply with text, for example, or this kind of things. But here, basically, I could log a text by case, and this will work as well. The agent is that we are using by voice is working as well within Salesforce by text. So if I go back in here and I show you like the flow, the current agents rely on two different flow that we have created. Create a case. So this will allow us to create a case in Salesforce CRM. So like the concept is pretty straightforward. It's basically, does the contact exist? Yes. Retrieve the contact, create a case record. That's all it is. Because we ask our agent to ask for an email address and to retrieve the user that want to log the case. And the second one is identify contact by email. So for example, in the call, I say, hey, I'm John Smith. And then my agent will retrieve that I'm John Smith. Here, as you can see, pretty straightforward. We just identify the contact by email. And all of that allow us to generate the full end-to-end process. So Twilio, I get my phone number. I connect it to VAPI. VAPI, I create a voice agent that have access to a VAPI tool that that is connected to an N8N workflow. The N8N workflow trigger a webhook and is able to do some HTTP post request to the Agentforce API in order to create an Agentforce conversation with my AI agent Kimberly and ask question specific to, hey, can you create a case? Or, hey, who is this person? Once the Salesforce Agentforce reply, then like the message replied is forwarded all the way up to the phone number, and me as a human, I receive the reply from Agentforce. So that's pretty much it on how to create a voice AI agent with Agentforce. If you have any question, please let me know. I will be super keen to get your feedback. It was a quite long project for me to put in place. And I think in the future, I will continue to expand the usage of this Agentforce voice agent. And we will try to make it like the best and most impressive voice AI agent that is currently released on the market for everyone. So thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to put a thumbs up or to subscribe to the channel. And I see you in the next one. Thank you.